Sri Lanka's most powerful news brand.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News. You're with me, Cyrilla Fonseca. Well, before we head into our stories, first we'll take a look at headlines in detail.
Another train strike as railway operators launch trade union action. Singapore Prime Minister concludes state visit. Indonesian president to arrive in the country today. FIFA World Cup trophy begins in Colombo.
Railway engine operators and superintendents have launched a trade union action.
Secretary of the Railway Superintendents Association, PMP Piris, noted that the trade union action was launched in protest against action not being taken to resolve mechanical issues present in Chinese power sets that are in operation. Engine drivers began the strike action at midnight yesterday and have refused to operate the power sets in question. They point out that a number of incidents have occurred due to the use of these trains, adding that the authorities have not taken steps to resolve these issues. President of the Engine Drivers Association, Indika Dodangoda, notes that members of his association have refrained from operating all trains due to this trade union action. The Railway Control Room noted that 4 train turns that were scheduled for this morning were cancelled due to the trade union action. When inquired, Secretary to the Minister of Transport G.S. Vithanage noted that the engine drivers cannot accurately assess the issues of the trains in question, adding that a group of engineers have been assigned to study the issues.
A meeting between candidates contesting over 25 local government bodies and their party secretariats were held at the Election Commission yesterday.
We will be receiving the postal voting ballot papers by the 6th, and we will take steps to distribute them to the respective wards by the 7th. The postal votes will be counted on the 9th at the polling booth itself. We had a discussion with the party secretaries on how we can keep the identities of the voters secret. We reached an agreement in this regard. A number of leaflets were also issued to the media with the aim of informing the voters on the election.
The Anti-Corruption Front convened a media briefing yesterday to reveal details of another fraud.
We are receiving details regarding a $40 billion tender fraud. Earlier, there was plenty of talk about the construction of LNG plants. However, there were issues with the tender procedure, and even the chairman of the tender board had to resign because of it. The loss caused by this is far greater than the loss caused by the bond scam. If we want to take steps to stop this loss of $40 billion, the president should take immediate action. We call on him to inquire into this, urge him to ensure that such corrupt activities do not happen again.
As the date for the local government election draws closer, various views being expressed regarding the bond scam.
The Prime Minister makes addresses to the nation at a time when the finger has been pointed against him. This is disgraceful and unethical. This is an attempt to undermine this massive scam. There are serious concerns whether he wants to exert undue pressure on the investigations by making such a statement. What has happened now? Arjuna Mahendran is not in the country. Who is responsible? It is the Prime Minister's responsibility to bring this accused person before the law. He cannot escape this responsibility. The loss caused due to the bond scam is 11 billion. The assets of perpetual treasuries, which is implicated in this scam, have been frozen. There is 12 billion of these assets. As soon as a court order is issued, the money can be taken back. However, the details of the theft committed between 2008 and 2015 under Mahinda Rajapaksa are not in the country.
Vehicle movements along several roads, including the Katnak Expressway, will be restricted from 11:30 a.m. till 2 p.m. in line with the departure of visiting Singaporean Prime Minister Lee Hsien Loong at the arrival of the Indonesian President Joko Widodo today.
Issuing a communique, police headquarters said that from 11:30 in the morning till 1 in the afternoon, vehicular movement surrounding Paliagoda, Bandaranaike Mawatha, Orugoduwatta Junction, Dematagoda, Borala Junction, DS Junction, Green Path, Nelumpokuna Junction, Library Roundabout, Liberty Roundabout and Gold Road via the St. Michael Road will be limited. The communique further notes that in line with the Singaporean Premier's departure, vehicular movement from Gold Road to Kolopite Junction, Pittala Junction, Library Roundabout, Nelumpokuna Junction, Green Path, DS Junction, Borala Junction, Dematagoda, Orugodawatta Junction, Bandaranaike Junction and the Bandaranaike International Airport via the Katunayake Expressway from Paliagoda will be restricted from 1 to 2 in the afternoon. Police have requested the general public to use alternative routes.
The sight of wild elephants is not uncommon for the residents of Vikadhenigama in Galgamua.
This is the manner in which a group of wild elephants pass through the Vikadhenigama area, blocking the flow of traffic along the road to Rasvehera. The area residents charge that these elephants, who roam around the Siambalanno area during the day, end up attacking their houses after nightfall.
The Galle Literary Festival started today and will continue for 4 days. MTV MBC are the media sponsors of this mega literary event. Newsfirst.lk has more.
Hello there and a very good afternoon to all our viewers. I'm currently at the historic Galle Fort here in the district of Galle, where the Galle Literary Festival for the year 2018 is scheduled to get underway this evening. Well, this festival just begins today and will go on until the 28th, which is this Sunday, and will be a family affair for all of you guys, certainly, since this event will also feature internationally as well as locally acclaimed artists, poets, actresses, as well as musicians. So if you are around the Galle Fort, why not make a trip down here to the Galle Fort and have a fun and exciting day here at the Galle Literary Festival. The opening ceremony is scheduled to get underway at 7 p.m. here today, so we can expect a lot of acts, creative acts, and the guest appearances of a lot of authors and poets. So stay tuned for more. Until then, I'm Dasniya Thada for News First.